Alright, just a Friday update from Doozer Shop. Gonna just show you a few things, nothing planned in particular. Thought you might be interested on what's going on. So let's go handheld and walk you around. Alright, I get the hood open on the tractor and yeah, I'm fixing some body panels. Some of the body panels are plastic, and I guess the vibration and whatnot over the years, the mounting screws are all cracked out of the locations in the cowl area and the foot panel, the foot panels. Well, I'll show you some more in the shop, but I won't get into too much here in the high bay because it's getting dark. It's almost time to eat supper. Go in the shop. All right. Let's see. I got to strip some paint on the radius dresser. No, not radius dresser. Angle dresser for the Brown Sharp 13. These are the wings for my cabinet. I showed this last time. I'm gonna hang that up on the wall. Yeah, whatever. So what else? Oh yeah, here I'm gonna show you. I'll do a. Let me stand back. So I got a lot of drawers of parts. Okay. So this one and this one are Kennedy's. Just like that's a Kennedy on top of the Vidmar. These are also Kennedy's. That one and that one. And I'll kind of show you. Let's see what I got in. Like they're dividers. They got, little dividers in them. They got taps in here and more dividers, taps. Yeah, this is my taps one, and then I got, stainless hardware, in this one, and I mean it's kind of a mess. Okay, stainless screws. So these are cool. These are Kennedy's, and I like them. I forget where I got them. I think my dad got them for me at a garage sale or something. But yeah, those are Kennedy's. So a friend of mine, one of my subscribers, he had a buddy pass away who was in the metalworking trades, and they were clearing out his estate. So I bought some, I'll show you, similar, I'm kicking stuff on the floor. I bought some similar cabinets. They're Kennedy's once again. And yeah, I put them by my drill press. I don't know if this is a good place. I got my steel stock here, and it kind of is on the way over to the Clausing milling machine and the big Clearman drill. I don't have a lot of bench space, and I made it worse by putting these here. But I got my drill bits and stuff on the windowsill. Got my gem vise. I got my little cardinal vise here. But the gentleman that had these, I think, yeah, he passed away, and his brother was cleaning out his shop. And he's been doing the same thing I was doing, just putting everything in there. So this stuff is like a time capsule of this gentleman that passed away. And I bought these, I don't know, I think I paid $10 a piece and all the stuff in them. But I like them because they're I don't know if you can't see, but it says Kennedy kits, maybe you can see. It's like a time capsule of what this gentleman was collecting. Pins and dowel pins and push pins and roll pins, brushes. It's just kind of interesting, to look at someone else's collection of stuff. Just kind of neat, Allen screws and pins, and this is brass, and these are keys. I don't have a lot of wood rough keys. That's going to be handy to have that. But I figure I can work on top. This is level with the windowsill, and it kind of my drill press. This is just my little Atlas drill press, but this thing's a honey. Yeah, I showed you guys that drawer. So this is just random content. And there's like weird goodies, just from soup to nuts in these cabinets. Maybe you guys find this interesting. Maybe you won't. I don't know. Hammer wedges and bearing balls and carburetor fittings. I mean, I gave you a quick look in mine, and this guy's doing the same thing. These look like they're stainless. Like, well, I showed you my stainless drawer real quick. I'm not gonna go through mine too much. Maybe later I'll go through mine. Snap rings and just cool stuff. The guy was a sorter and a collector. These are all switch nuts and potentiometer nuts and I don't know, little light bulb thingy things. Kind of cool. But, you know, I do the same thing. I sort stuff and save it because you never know when you're going to need something. If it saves you a trip to the hardware store. I just think I hate throwing stuff away. That, you know, I did not live through the Depression, but, I mean, it's almost like I did because I see the value of stuff. My zip ties are no good. You know, Wrangler Star, gentleman on the YouTube, has cabinets from his father or grandfather, I forget. And he did I guess he did a video similar where he goes through and shows from, you know, what he got inherited in his box of stuff, and he was going through and showing it. He went through every little piece and said, I know this is this, and I don't know what this is, and this is maybe a firecracker, or, you know, I don't know. If you guys want to see every little thing, let me know. But oh, these are cool. These are drive rivets for you know, machinery tags. And these are actually aluminum rivets, and these are grommets and pop rivets, and you guys know what this stuff is. I'm not gonna, you know, whatever. But anyways, so that's that. And I don't know if you can see out the window. I don't know, maybe not. I might expand the shop another 25 foot out the window, and I've been all that dirt. There's dirt. It's like a drop off, and I've been putting dirt to build up. I need to build up, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 foot. And where this window is, I'm gonna blow this out another 25 feet. You know, this end of the shop. So looking back, you know, that's the 6 foot by 9 foot door and the man door. So I'm at the far end of the shop. My overhead beam in there. So yeah, I got the overhead beam and my trolleys, and I put the big lathe over the beam so I could put the big chucks on it. And then I got to push back. The SIP jig bore is over the beam, and then the big green Giddings and Lewis 25T is serviced by the beam. It stops at the scuttle hole going into the attic. But anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of that hardware collection from my buddy's friend that passed away, and appreciate it very much being able to purchase these. I like them because they're Kennedys, just like mine. I'll walk you back over. I got a collection of oil cans. I got quite a few oil cans. I like the pump style cans, not the clicker type. I don't know, I'm just a random shop video. So this is a Noria with the flared bottom. This does not have a flared bottom, but it has a turned down spout. That's a Noria also. And this is your Eagle. I don't know, it's an Eagle 58. So this is kind of cool. This is a shorty, and this is a long one. And I put these bends in it. This little zigzag bend, I just used a pipe bender for brake tubing. And I just put that little bend in it, you know. Maybe you guys can comment. I got some stones here. So this one, I think this is for cleaning the tables and such of a machine before you put down a vise. And it's like, oh, 1.25 inches thick or something. But I've heard this called a Blanchard stone. And I don't know if that's just tradesman terminology or what. And I don't know what the cup is for. I don't know if I use it flat face down. I use it in the, so this is my parts tank, my parts washer. It's got mineral spirits in there. And I got my little shelf above. But I thought this was for holding, like I put mineral spirits in there. So it holds fluid. And the stone is semi-porous and it will stay wet. And I don't know if that's a reservoir or you're supposed to use it upside down and it's a cup in the middle so you don't high center on something. I don't know. No idea. But I think this is called a Blanchard. Maybe people call it a Blanchard stone because guys that run Blanchard grinders, it looks like a segment of the rock that goes on a Blanchard. I don't know. Maybe if you guys know, you can comment. So this is I guess you'd call these India stones. They're wedge shaped. So this is a really old one. I must have got this at a garage sale somewhere in Buffalo. This stone is flat. I know the YouTube guys are talking about grinding your stones flat. This is flat, very flat. I don't know how flat, but on the surface plate you can just tell it's flat. Now this one is the same stone, both Norton, and it's got a cup on the one side and it's got a banana on the other side. So I do rough work with the stone that's not flat, and I do fine work, finishing work with the one that I know is flat. They're both Nortons. I'm assuming they're the same part number and just different cut of the stone over the different quarries. I don't know. I'm assuming these are quarried. They could be vitrified from sand and made. I don't really know. I know Arkansas, you have to just cut it like a granite countertop from a quarry. But I use them, and I keep them here in the parts washer because they'll load up if you use them dry. You know, so, and I need a better organization. Here's the back of the Tsugami lathe, and I got, you know, files and some, you know, bolts and nuts, and my surface plate, kind of show you. Yeah, that's better. It's a cast iron surface plate, and I got some Taft Pierce Toolmaker's knee magnets on there, and things, a stare at height gauge, and a spin index, and my glasses because I can't see anymore very well. It's a little bit of a catch-all, and I put stuff around the perimeter on the wood table. It's got a wood table, and then my I'll stop with the sideways. My Harding HLVH, I'm tweaking the cross slide on. And the back's my Covell cylindrical grinder, and then, you know, the Brown & Sharp 13. This lamp is an OC white lamp. I think it's 1910, 1920 era, and I got it on the Tsugami lathe. This is the back of the Tsugami lathe, and I got my Glendo AccuFinish. You know, my drawers and I got to get the apron back on the Colchester. You know, and I got other, you know, drill bit index. I got this, you know, Gerstner box. I don't know. I got my collet still here in the little suitcase thingy, and, you know, my workbench. I love my workbench. It's really, it's fun and it's cool and it's a catch-all and it's chaos, but it's inspirational too. I don't care. I enjoy it. And I got Jake and Elwood up on the wall. I don't know. Thought I'd show you around a little bit. So, the SIP. Doozer Shop.